Chairman, Nigerian Indigenous Nationalities Alliance for Self-Determination (NINAS), Professor Banji Akintoye, has declared that all is now set for the Million Man Freedom March scheduled to hold today, Tuesday. The proposed march is to hold opposite the United Nations headquarters in New York, United States of America from the 14th to 24th September 2021. In a statement made available to newsmen on Monday by his communications manager, Mr. Maxwell Adeleye, Akintoye said the protest was meant to show to the world the genocide being perpetrated by murderous herdsmen in the name of grazing in the south and middle belt of Nigeria. The renowned historian said the people of the south and middle belt would be showing to the world the crimes against humanity, attacks on press freedom, free speech, and other criminality being aided by the Buhari-led federal government. The octogenarian scholar stated that the indigenous people within the NINAS territories shall also be demanding for the conduct of a regional referendum so that the people could decide on their nationhood. Describing the 1999 Constitution of Nigeria as a fraud against the people of the South and Middle Belt, Akintoye, a member of the Nigerian Senate between 1979 and 1983, said the march will be used as an opportunity to expose to the world how a tiny minority people have hijacked the assets of the South and Middle Belt of Nigeria through the 1999 Constitution, which he said was enacted without the consent of the people. NINAS is the umbrella body for self-determination groups in the South and Middle Belt of Nigeria, with Ilana Omo-Oduwa representing the Yoruba land, Lower Niger Congress representing the South, and Southeast and Middle Belt Renaissance Movement representing the Middle Belt region. The land belongs to the people through the grace of Almighty God. We, the indigenous people of the South and the Middle Belt today, reject the illegitimate and imposed 1999 Constitution that hijacks our self-determination and access. We want an end to the ethno-religious killings in Nigeria. We want the government of Nigeria to stop funding terrorism against us. What is happening today in Nigeria is a state-sponsored terrorism. The herdsmen you see in the South and Middle Belt today are different from the nomadic herdsmen we grew up to know. The current ones are imported members of ISIS, ISWAP, Boko Haram, terrorists being masqueraded as bandits. By the grace of God, we shall be demanding from the world leaders to declare Miyetti Allah as a terrorist group. It is dangerous to safety and peace of the South and Middle Belt people to call Miyetti Allah a trade union. It is a terrorist group being supported by the current Fulanized government of Nigeria with a mission to overrun the indigenous people. The agenda of this government-backed terrorist killings and maiming our people in the South and Middle Belt is to take over our ancestral lands for the Fulani people. You see that it is either Buhari is talking about cattle colony today, or Ruga tomorrow, or grazing reserves next tomorrow. He appreciates the Fulani cows than human dignity. The Fulani people have even said it openly on television that all the land in Nigeria up to the Atlantic Ocean belonged to their great-great-grandfathers. They said the oil in the south belongs to them because majority of the land mass in Nigeria are in the north. We, the indigenous people, now say enough is enough. Therefore, as the world leaders are meeting for the 76th section of the United Nations General Assembly, we want to use this opportunity to demand for a United Nations supervised referendum in our region so that the indigenous people can decide on what they want for their nationhood. First, the fraudulent 1999 Constitution must go down, and this should happen before the 2023 general elections, he said. Akintoye called on the indigenous people of the South and the Middle Belt living in the United States of America and Canada to come out on their large numbers to join the Freedom March as it kicks off today in the solidarity with their ancestral land. It's a no going back, regardless of all of the intimidation and harassment President Muhammadu Buhari has been using. You know, Sunday Igboho has been in detention in Cotonou, and we know everything that transpired. Buhari's government is rightly behind it, from former chief of army staff writing a letter to the Beninese government telling him that Sunday Igboho is wanted and is a terrorist. Very shameful, very, very shameful of the former chief of staff. No wonder he could not accomplish anything. No wonder he couldn't do anything, because he looks like he's confused. He doesn't know who a terrorist represents or the characteristics of a terrorist. Well, what Buhari has been doing, because this announcement has been made long before now, that this 1 million march will take place beginning today, the 14th of September. So Buhari knew that this will not go well for him. He has known. So all he's been trying to do is to see how to break Sunday Igboho. Even with the 8 of Sunday Igboho that were arrested, everything has ticked, everything, their bail and everything. Let DSS release them. That is how they've been going back and forth to the ridiculous one that they released the report that armed robbers hijack DSS office, stole the files of Sunday Igboho. Who are they telling all those cat and bull stories to? We know all they are doing is just a measure of intimidation. But thankfully, all of this Buhari's trick here and then, they've not been able to put a stop on this. This is actually happening. And the first thing Akintoye declared that they are going to be demanding is that that 1999 constitution that Nigeria is currently operating under, that constitution should be discontinued. That is the first one. To him, he believes that is the first thing that needs to go down, that constitution must go down before the general elections. The general election is not long to go, 2023. That has to go down. But also what they're demanding as well is a referendum for people to choose where they belong. Do we want to remain in Nigeria as one? Do we want to go our separate ways? Because all we've seen of recent is that President Muhammadu Buhari values cows more than humans. That is why you can see that all his planning is Ruga, one reserve. That is everything he's been planning. He's not been thinking about how this country will become safe for everyone. The part that is even more worrying is that Southern governors wrote from a meeting that this is the only way out of this insecurity. Let the activities of these headsmen, let there be a ban on open grazing. Let us now use modern ways of rearing animals. Let us turn to ranching. But President Muhammadu Buhari, out of his motive to Islamize the whole country, to plant Fulanis everywhere, he's been kicking against it. So all of these are pointers that Buhari does not mean well for the country. Akintoye has listed a whole lot that they will be presenting before the United Nations, with no result will come out of this. Well, my people, let's hear your own take down below in the comment section. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. Till I come your way again with more updates. Bye.